Manakimu, Manakimu. The topic for today's video. Oh, the topic for today's video. Why would you switch it up? Or why would you switch up? The beautiful thing about a reputation, is the consistency that you're expecting, right? Reputation comes with you stamping something over and over and over again. Doing something, proving that you can get it done, and then proving that you can repeat it, right? So what I would say is that it's a very good thing to do something with the ideology or with it in mind that you are going to build a reputation on it, right? So like, I mean like an endeavor, right? You want something, you have an idea, you have a creation, you got something in your head that you want to just like come to fruition. Hello. The way you can get that shit to actually like fall through and like come together or like put that shit together, it comes with you being consistent, just doing the shit over and over and over again. So I ask again the question that I asked at the top of the video: why would you switch it up? If you already know the pace and it's hitting, why are you gonna mess up the pace? Hello. I mean, just think about it though, for real. So, oddly enough, you gotta be like courageous to even discover that you can like get something done for real. Like, to even put yourself in the mindset where it's like, oh hey, I have this thing in my head and I think that I can bring it out to real life. You gotta be courageous. You gotta be a certain type of real deal individual to get that type of shit done. But at the same time, with all blessings come like high responsibility. Just because you have that power to like, create. Just because you have that power to create, it doesn't mean you should abuse it. Like, it doesn't mean you should put yourself in a position where you're bullying people that may not have that same ability, or you're making yourself out to be someone that is better than other people because they may not have the ability that you have in a certain field. Because just like you can do something that that person can't do, best believe there's something on earth that that person can do that you will not be able to you will not be able to figure it out, if that makes sense. So, and real quick, let me ask y'all a question, right? Because we always have these be yourself. How do you know when you're being yourself? Like, how do you know when it's really like hitting, when it's really coming through and it's making sense? Like, how do you know? Does it come through? How you doing? Oh yeah. So, how do you know like that you actually put yourself in position as to where you're being you? Does it come easy to you, or are you nervous in the situation? Like, is your heart beating? Is your heart beating when you doing what you're doing? Are you in a position where like you like, excuse me, are you putting yourself in a position as to where like when you're, oh, all right, she's hilarious. Are you putting yourself in a position as to where like you can follow, all right, well, I did this, I made this action, and like it's a timeline that you're following. So every time you wake up, like you're playing the game and you're just continuing as you. Is it that easy for you? Or are you a type of person where you got to get into being yourself? These are all questions that I'm thinking about at the top of the moment. You know what I mean? Because we all talk about it. We all talk about, yo, you got to be yourself. We all talk about, yo, you got to put yourself in position. You got to know what it is that it is. But how you going to know what it is if you don't know what it is?
But when I counteract with your ass, you make sure you can stand what's gonna come out of my mouth. It's just as plain as simple.
You heard her? You're really able to take it. Gotta make sense. It's only gonna make sense if you listen to what's coming out of her mouth. Yeah. So yeah. Why you coming here? So again, be at least let me say this, right? Cause I'm kind of walking. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. You know what I'm saying, on this route. So I'm kind of getting myself back into it. But I'm gonna just say this, bro. For me, the way I can get a hold of if I'm being a good version of myself is how the environment is reacting around me. So like, if I'm doing something and it's falling in line,
Man, that man
are
been
you-
gone, man.
and it's falling in line,
Alright, and right after he came home, he left. Shit.
if you're doing something and it's falling in line, oh man, I fucked up what I was gonna say. Damn, man. Well, I was talking about what? Pay attention to my environment. But what was I saying? Man, this is one of them lives, bro. What was I saying though? I said, damn. Not supposed to be looking. Hey, bro, fuck it, bro. I'm on my walk. I'm feeling groovy. I don't like showing my environment too much, cause all right, still out here. But the coolest thing about being in the area that I'm in right now is like talking about what I was just talking about, being yourself. I was talking about me being myself, but talking about what I was talking about, being yourself, bro. Everybody out here, not everybody, but it's a lot of people out here where like I'll say their personalities would like register to people or out of towners. It'll register as like these people are very like in your face whole time, bro. That's good, bro. They being themselves to the highest degree. It's so the most beautiful thing in the world is when you could be yourself to the point where you really don't give a fuck who it is or what room you're in. You could just be what it is, which is you. So being that I'm saying that, like, being that I'm saying that, when it come down to it, right, a city like DC is going to force timid people, I'll say. Because again, when I first came out here, I was kind of timid. It's gonna bring that shit out of you, bro. It's gonna bring that shit out of you, bro. But not in the way it's like it's gonna put you in a position where you gotta be mad or nothing like that. It's just gonna find out whatever it is that's your trigger. And when it finds out whatever your trigger is, I'm talking about your environment. Once it finds out your triggers, that's what it plays off of. So it plays off of the trigger over and over and over and over again. And as you're going through it and you're like learning how to beat the trigger, eventually you can now overcome whatever it is the issue is that you're facing, you know, but it comes with you facing your trigger and beating your trigger, if that makes sense. Because this life is all about tension. The life is the life that we live. Pepsi Cola, how you doing? Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola. Gang, gang, gang. This. The life that you're living right now is based on tension. It's based on pull, push and pull. It's based on like, you know, scratch my back, I scratch yours. Many times you're gonna be in a situation where you gotta you gotta put yourself in check. I'll say, right? You gotta put yourself in check. So you might be in a position where someone is trying to pull your card and force some sort of reaction out of you. And a lot of times, you know, in your environment, you know, you may not want to look weak, so you might react. But that might not be the best play. The best play might just have to be you like chilling out and thinking about it, right? Coming to a different conclusion, coming to a different consensus based on you. Are y'all hearing like a high frequency ring? Cause I'm hearing like a high frequency ring, bro. That shit sound like a whistle. You know what I'm saying? Like a whistle.
I said, what? He told me, no, they found the whole I told him it was a gun. He told me, I was just saying, no. That's why.
You didn't say thank you. I felt bad about that shit. No, that's what I just said.
Funny enough, I just said high frequency ring. It was a high frequency. And exactly what I was talking about just happened. It's gonna bring it out of you, bro. So it's not nothing for you to be worried or intimidated or vexated about or none of that type of shit, bro. It's really about just playing that shit cool, bro. Playing that shit chill. Because at the end of the day, bro, your reaction is what's gonna, damn. Your reaction is what's gonna put you in position. Your reaction, how you doing? Your reaction is what's gonna put you in position. That should say vengeance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go stream vengeance. Hey, you guys are seeing like this is a live where you may not be able to see it from where you're at, but for me it's like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, another one. How you, bruh? Another one. He got the Kobe one with the 8. Hey yo, DC. DC, what's poppin', bruh? DC, what's poppin'? What y'all fuck with me or something? Ha ha ha. Excuse me, bruh.
Man.
You good, bruh? How you, bruh? Cool, cool. Uh-huh. What y'all fuck with me out here? Yeah, they fuck with me out here. Fire truck face ass. I'm telling you, yeah, they fuck with me out here. Yeah, they fuck with me out here. This shit too much. I can't even, yeah. Popped outside for the one time, bro. I just seen 50 omens in real life. Who you know doing it like me, bro? 50 omens in real life. And I caught that shit on video, bro. In real life, though. And this shit be happening so casually, bro. That's really where I'm like grateful. And I'm very thankful to Allah. All this shit that be playing out, bro, this shit be playing out so casual, bro. Don't even be looking for it. Don't be trying for it. None of that type of shit, bro. Because let me tell you something. Let me speak to your soul real quick, bro. When it come down to it, bro, whatever you're destined for in this lifetime, bro, whatever you're destined for, whatever it is that you're supposed to get, bro, that shit gonna come to you regardless of whatever the fuck you think is going on around you in the moment, bro. For real, bro. The shit is gonna come to you regardless of whatever you think you're going through. Because think about it like this, right? You going through whatever it is you're going through, and you seeing everything that you're seeing. Why are you equating that to that being it? If it's not what you want to see, why would you equate what you don't want as the final verdict? Does that make sense to you? It don't make sense to me. So just have that in your head. Have that in your head. Have that in your head, bro. This shit is it's yours for the taking, bro. It's just really how you carry it at the end of the day. But it's yours for taking. And you don't gotta work too hard for it, bro. That shit gonna just fall in your lap how it always do. How it's always done. How you? Oh, I need me some weed that can help me remember. Face it. Late night. It's the evening in September. And could you believe it's a night to remember? Back it up. Back it up. Beat, face ass. Late night. It's the evening to. Shit ain't me. Think that you gotta switch up that direction. Sundress season. Late night. It's the evening of September. And could you believe it's a night to remember? That shit ain't been easy. We all under pressure. You think that you gotta switch up that. Nah, for real. Big man, not keeping out the little one. I'ma see y'all.